All right, guys, so this is going to be the existing AC coil and everything that we're looking at in here. You have a transition up here from where the AC actually reaches to, or runs all the way over. It's 24.5 wide, so a D cabinet width. You have a 17.5 wide furnace on the bottom, and a lot of this is just dead space on the existing coil. So we need to actually line this up, make sure everything works well for them, and yeah, basically take care of everything so this will work the way it's intended to. You can see quite a lot of screws that they kind of put in through the ductwork as well, just up in here. We want to build a transition though, so probably put the coil just right up on top and then build the transition this way to allow for that airflow. We need high efficiency takeoffs with good angles so we're not having any airflow loss. This system currently has a really hard time with producing the right amount of airflow for their house. Furnace is brand new though. We're not going to really mess with it except for what we need to get access to this coil with. We do need to remove the entire gas assembly that we have on this existing furnace set up on the exterior. You'll probably have to turn that entire pipe and make sure everything's out, and probably turn off the existing gas to the entire house to really get this guy out. Just because the shutoff is right here and we need to come up from this top to get this unit out. You also have 2-inch PVC that we'll need to cut in most likely to just go ahead and remove that section. You'll probably want to cut back probably to about here, so I'll make sure to include 1 stick of 2-inch PVC. For the ABS side, this is the exhaust. We have 2-inch ABS running to 3-inch, and same thing, we'll want to cut back here so we can get access and get everything out of there. You have some electrical that I want you guys to be aware of as well as some thermostat wires running on this right side. I don't know what the heck they did to this. It looks like someone siliconed some wires together to make it work, but yeah, we're just going to be focusing mainly on this AC portion. So cold air return, we really just have this guy down here, and the existing issue, so you guys can see it, with all that water just sitting there. So it's been leaking for quite a long time. It goes out to the floor and basically it's been getting that entire section all the way wet. So we need to go ahead and correct that and make sure the system is tight as far as airflow. I don't want anything leaking out of there as far as air goes. This is the drain for this system, and it runs to this floor drain right here. It droops basically water all the way down and gets this entire area soaking wet as well. Whenever they come out of the shower, this area is just wet. They have a sump pump right here. So instead of going that route, we would like to modernize this and go ahead and route it into this system. So if we need to run a hose out to one of these branch lines and make it work, that would be the ideal case for what we're looking for. You have access to everything right here. Let me see what we got going on. Yeah, kind of goes up and over and down for this guy. But yeah, so this guy is ideally what we want to have it drain to. See if we can just run it directly into the sump would be ideal as well. Or if we can build off like a little connection piece on one of these fittings, depending which one's the ejector and which one's the actual run out, just build like a little PVC or ABS fitting, I'm sorry, and then just have a drain come out here. And it's already got a pump, so we should be able to either keep everything that way, or we'll see where that pump runs, and we can probably actually just run it all through the pump. So try to be smarter instead of doing things harder. But this is going to be the drain line right here, and we can see it running from here all the way down to this guy. We do have a pump out for this guy, which is running different direction. We'll come take a look at that in just a minute.